So we're at Holgate Dock at the moment with YorkMix, and this is Jules Fern. Jules is chair of Holgate Community Garden. What's your reaction to a year of this being a work site?
Okay, well, it's happened before, and actually, as you can see behind me, there had been storage units put on this site in a skip just a couple years ago for a tiny piece of work done at the local school, and the ground still hasn't recovered. So, you know, as a community, we've done a lot of work to raise funds to try and lift this site and increase the biodiversity on this site. We've planted 8 fruit trees and a wildflower sward, lots of native wildflower bulbs and plug plants. And so to have it now turned into a building site, you know, obviously works need to happen. There's different logistical challenges in the area. So that it may all need to happen, but what we'd like to see is some, you know, care taken to look after the land as much as possible through that process, and certainly afterwards. Worried it'll be damaged, but also the local school, St. Paul's Primary School, this is their only green space. It's quite small as it is. They use the space for their PE lessons, they use it for forest schools lessons, you know, summer fete, etc. And if a third of the site plus is being used to house heavy vehicles and skips and whatever containers for this other project, that's a massive, for those children in the school right now, that's a massive part of their elementary education being compromised, I feel, and their experience at school. And I'd love to see, as part of the project, some kind of resource given to the school so that they can you know, enhance their offering in those ways, because, you know, this is all they've got access to, really.
So are you worried about, if we just look over here as the train goes past, you put these trees in, they've borne quite a lot of fruit, haven't they?
Yes.
Are you worried about their future?
I suppose there is the risk that they could be damaged by machinery in and out of the site. I'd like a reassurance that due care will be taken to protect them, and also that if, should there be any damage, it's not just the trees though, you know, it's the ground
well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We raised thousands of pounds to put in land drains on the site some years ago, and that kind of compaction of heavy vehicles just, you know, sends backwards the work we've done massively, and you end up with a quagmire for the kids, which should be a lovely green space for them.
Well, Jules Fern, chair of the Holgate Community Garden, thank you very much for talking to YorkMix. And this is the site where the council planned to put basically, you know, a works place for up to a year.